Hey guys, it's Blade's Agenda 4554 here, and I'm coming at you guys with a little bit different kind of video actually. It's not a gaming video, it's not a review video, it's not a gameplay or anything like that. As you can see, if you haven't been able to tell yet, I am working on a PC. This is not like a PC for gaming or anything, it's just this old computer that one of our friends gave to us, and I decided to take it apart and just mess around because I mean it's just fun to mess around. And so far I've taken everything out of the case. It's a Dell Dimension 4600. But like I said, so far I've taken everything out of the case. I've taken the heatsink off of the processor, and also I have some old computer parts. I don't exactly remember where I got them. I have this old processor. I tried it, it's too big for the socket, so it's kind of disappointing. And then, of course, I have something that I think does work. I have this old 512 megabyte RAM, which we are going to install. This is the RAM that it came with. Don't know how well you can see it. Here, let me reposition myself. So, there's two sets, Samsung RAM, and don't remember what the other company is called. Probably say right here. You can see the other is 512 megabyte. This is 128 megabyte of DDR. That's DDR2. So it's better. So I'm gonna install it and see if it works. This computer needs some fixing because I tried to boot it up and it had a hardware error. So I decided to take it all apart and reassemble it and try and fix some things. And so I'm kind of just messing around and having some fun. I needed something to do over quarantine. So here we go. Let's take this 512 megabyte RAM and install it. So this is, you have to install it, I think, each like alternating slot. So like here, you want to go here and want to go here with the, you can see it's color coded kind of to tell you what's going on. So hopefully, yeah, it should just work. It should just pop in like this. I should just be able to slide it in the slot here. And then, hold up. Why isn't it going in? It should just pop in, right? Because like this other RAM, wait, hold up. Yeah. Wait, this is 120, like I said, those better RAM. So it's 512 megabyte. The old stuff that they had in there was 128. And this right here is what? Also 128, so here we go. Let's put this in this slot. As you can see, like I said, with the alternating RAM slots. Okay. Let's clip it. Hold up. It's not all the way in. You gotta press really hard. Like at first it doesn't feel right, like you're gonna break it, but I mean it just pops in. You just have to apply more pressure. I mean, it feels like you're going to break it at first, but eventually it gets in there. Okay. This stick of RAM is in there. Now we put the other one in. This is what? Yeah, this is just DDR. So it should just work just fine. I gotta remember what slots I put what in though, because if I forget, I'm in big doo-doo. This one's open, right? Yeah, okay. Like I said, you gotta press really hard. And I have the motherboard on server, so I hope I'm not breaking any of these. That'd be not good. Okay. Let's see, I think that one's in. You hit click in there, and then this little latch goes on, so I need to do this side now. There we go. And for some reason, these other ones go in easier. So let's put this other one in. This is the last one. Like I said, I put them in alternating slots. Okay. I do have another graphics card, but none of these slots are big enough. These PCI slots, none of them are big enough to put the graphics card in. So it's kind of sad. Okay, now that we've put the brand new RAM in, it's time to put this bad boy back in the case. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna just set this here for now as I get motherboard ready for installation. I'm trying to give you guys a good view. How do I? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to position the camera so that I can. And you have to see if you can see those slots right there, the audio and stuff, the DVA or the VGA. I have to fit it just right. Oh, this is awkward. The iPad's in the way. Here we go. Okay. You move all these wires out of the way. See, I have to fit them in these slots, which is slightly annoying. And all of these cords are in the way also. There's a whole bunch of wires in here that I unplugged to get the motherboard out. So I have to make sure that everything is out of the way before I can see. There's a whole bunch of, I know you guys can't see them right now, but there's a whole bunch of super annoying wires in here that are in my way. There we go. Now I have to line it up with all the holes for the screws. Hold it in. There we go. The motherboard is, oops, sorry, the stand for my iPad fell. The motherboard is now installed in the computer. You can see the RAM in there, processor. So now what I need to do is put the heatsink on there. So I will set this. How am I gonna set you? I may just here. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna figure out where to put the iPad, and I will be right back. All right, guys. I found out where to put the iPad, and so it's time to stick the heatsink back on. So this is the bracket that goes for the heatsink, and then this is the heatsink. It's big and chunky. It's really hard, or it's actually pretty heavy. But then again, it's all metal, so. I gotta line up the holes to put the screws in. And like I said, this is just a PC super old PC. It's Windows XP, and it didn't work at all. And so like I said, I'm pulling it apart to try and get it to work. The worst part is taking everything out is lining up all the screw holes for this stuff. Like, it's super hard to, like you can see, like right here, there's screw holes. I don't know how the lighting is, but yeah, it's super annoying because they're at the bottom of the case, and then you have to go to the case, to the motherboard, to this little stinker. There we go, I think I got that in. Hold that right there while I screw this in. But, I don't know, I haven't really talked about computers that much on my channel, but I do enjoy learning about computers and just messing with them. And originally, before I got my gaming laptop for my birthday, I was actually gonna build my own PC. But I was like, hey, I don't have to spend all that money now. Just kind of schmancy. Here we go. All these screws are so annoying to get in. I have this magnetic screwdriver, and so it like sticks to it, and sometimes that can be really annoying because this case is metal. And so I'll stick to like everything inside the case. And it's like, no, I'm trying to put this in the hole, so please let me do that. And yeah, guys, if you want to see a tech channel, or a more tech videos or more computer building, messing with computers videos on my channel, then comment below, tell me what you guys want to see, and I will take your comments under consideration. This screw doesn't want to go in. Come on, buddy. Do not. What's happening here? Oh, it's out of line. There we go. See, it's like I have both these screws in on the other side, but it's still like out of line. I'm like, how? And it's still doing. Oh, I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I get my rights and lefts confused, and I'm like, oh, like turning on a hose, or if I'm like screwing in a screw or something, sometimes I go left and don't even think about it. Okay, so now we get to pop the ginormous Goliath of a heatsink back on this bad boy. See if I can get it to work. Okay, so I need to pull this back, and it should just, oh wait, let's do this. This side I can get to with my fingers, so I should probably do this side. Hold up. Here we go. Nope. Ah, this is gonna be a bugger to get it back on, isn't it? There we go. Heatsink is reinstalled. Sweet. Okay, guys, there's the heatsink back on. And now I just need to re-plug in let's see, what is it? Sound card, and the hard drive. This one, I need to plug in this hard drive. This one I don't really need to. It's just a storage drive. This one is what Windows XP is on. So I need to install that in order to boot up the computer. So yeah, guys, I will plug everything back in, and I will see you guys later. Alright guys, we just have a few last steps. I plugged in the hard drive and everything, power supply. But as you can see, this needs some maintenance, some dusting. So I'm going to dust that and I shall return. Alright, now that we have everything put back together, we're going to plug this sucker in and see if it works. If not, I'll be kind of disappointed, but I mean, I don't exactly expect it to work. But anyway, it was a fun project to share with you guys, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I got this hooked up. VGA, power cord. I didn't put the panel back on because this is a heavy boy. So let's turn it on and see if it boots. You can see me holding the iPad. There's booting up. Just in progress, and it didn't work. Well, guys, I am gonna work on this a little bit, and I'll try and just work on it and figure it out, and I'll tell you guys if I get it working. If you want to see a part 2, I'll work on this, and if you guys want to see a part 2, I'll tell you guys what happens and whether I can get it working or not. I just want to show you guys a cool project I was doing during quarantine. I hope you guys enjoyed. And and I will see you guys in the next video.